And good morning, everyone. How the heck are you? Welcome to the Wednesday Hump Day, new comic book day, the May 25th edition of Nevermind the Furthermore. And we'll have more in just a minute as soon as we get some introductions done.
Seconds.
Now comes the part where we throw our heads back and laugh. Ready?
Ready!
How dare you!
Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore, your morning dose of creative conversation and coffee with your host, Brian K. Morris, independent publisher, freelance hybrid author, award-winning playwright, Facebook famous YouTuber, and former mortician's assistant. Get ready to start your day off right.
And good morning, everyone. How the heck are you? Yeah, you know who I'm talking to. Anyway, I hope you're doing well this middle part of the week, and thank you for being here. Whether you're watching us live or on the rerun, we do appreciate you. And if you're watching us on the rerun, please leave a comment down below, and we'll try to answer it for you, okay? Or at least make some sort of commentary. And as always, we are brought to you by a couple of organizations I am very fond of, one of which is Rising Tide Publications. Check out their new book, The Terrors, coming out later this summer. You will be thrilled to see it, and so will I to be getting it out. It'll be great. And also, we want to thank Plasma Fire Graphics. Plasma Fire Graphics will look your book matters to you.
You've worked hard and written a great book. Now it's time to give it a great cover. If you're an indie author or small press publisher, Plasma Fire Graphics is your source for affordable cover illustration and graphic design. Plasma Fire Graphics, when the look of your book matters to you.
If you want that high caliber of work on your book, then contact Jeffrey Hayes at plasmafiregraphics.com. He's got really indie creator-friendly pricing, and you'll be thrilled to work with him. He's a great guy and incredibly talented. So check him out at www.plasmafiregraphics.com. Plasma Fire Graphics, when the look of your book matters to you, because it definitely matters to your readers. And someone else that matters to us are our Patreon supporters. And we got a little bit of a late start on our blog this week, but you'll find out why. For only $1 a month, you can help support the Rising Tide, keep us going here, keep us flowing, keep us going, and you'll get your name on this card. Oh my gosh, what more thrills could you ask? Well, then go to www.patreon.com/Brian K. Morris and find out, please. Anyway, thank you, folks. Monday I took a health day off. I had a bit of a rough weekend due to a lack of sleep, which is entirely my fault. Actually, it wasn't my fault. It was Saturday night, after From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher, which thank you, by the way, to everyone for getting Joe D. McFee funded for Amazonia 7 in 56 minutes. 56 is my birth year. So 1856, that is. And I was thrilled to be a part of that. And Joe D. McFee, thank you for letting me be there to host your extravaganza. And thank you to all of Joe's supporters. Now, I checked just before we came out here, and I see that of his $500 goal, he is now up to 1,130. He's got 29 backers. I'd like to see him get at least one more backer during this hour. So we are going to be posting every now and then Joe's address here. So check it out. That's https://bit.ly/Amazonia issue 7, or do a search for Amazonia 7 and or Joe D. McFee, and check that out. It's Joe's series. He's writing it, he's drawing it, he's putting it together. He's got it all together, and it's a really fun book. So check it out, and please be a part of Joe's success here, okay? But anyway, no. After I got off the air with Joe, I'm sitting here in the studio, and Cookie's work studio is in the next room, and I saw something, like a little bit of darkness fly by one of the lights out there, and I'm like, well, what the hell is that? Then it flew in here, and no, this wasn't another wasp. This was a flying critter. And I thought, well, crap, it's a bird. No, it wasn't a plane. It wasn't Superman. And I chased it downstairs, waving my arms and everything. I had a bird come into the house with my mom and myself in 4th grade, and that was a very frightening experience, actually. We finally shooed it out. Well, what happened then was we went to the Greyhawk Gaming Guild 7th anniversary celebration, and thank you, Terry, for having us over, and thank you to everyone who attended. We had spectacular sales, met a whole bunch of great people, and increased our mailing list by 10%, which was really nice. And anyway, we had a grand time, and we'd love to come back. And Primo's Pizza is every bit as good as the locals say it is. That's fantastic stuff there. And thank you to Rick Bradley for coming over and keeping me company. It was a great time. And but anyway, I had kind of a collapse on the way back. And so I took yesterday off to recuperate, realizing I'm not 20 and I can't get by on an hour and a half of sleep. Well, anyway, some good news is, though, when we came in from Carbondale on Sunday night, the critter was flying around again. So I thought, I'm not having this crap. So Cookie was boarded up upstairs, and I took my a jacket and was waving around trying to get him to go out the open front door and hoping nothing came in after him. And I managed to tag him. I swatted him and stunned the critter. And I say him, I didn't check to see whether it had a penis or not. But anyway, I slammed it. I didn't slam, but I whacked it and stunned it. It fell to the floor, and I realized it wasn't a bird. It was a bat. And so from now on, I'm going out and fighting crime, because criminals are a superstitious, cowardly lot, and my disguise must be able to strike terror in their hearts. But anyway, I got a small towel and put it over the thing, and then got a rubber gardening glove for protection, and picked the thing, the bat, up by, basically by the back of the neck. It didn't like it. I didn't care. And I tossed it and the towel outside, and he flew away to safety. We were not going to kill it if we didn't have to. Unfortunately, we didn't. So he's alive. He's out there roaming free, telling everyone about the terrible man that wouldn't let him stay in his house. And but anyway, that was my experience. So I decided Monday morning I deserved a break. And thank you 1,000 times thank you to Nick Tockard for standing in for me. He did a spectacular job. And what this means is I recognize that my due date is coming up, I guess. But I've got to make some changes in my life, and to accommodate my advanced age that you all make fun of me for. But we're gonna make some changes for the better, people. So I will be around to harass and harangue you. Doesn't mean give up coffee. Oh, hell no. But somebody else I'm not giving up is Michaela Jade. Oh, I've got you forever, sweetheart. Mwah. First in the gate, she mocks us with her laughter at 8:37. And go get her new book, Warriors Honor, anywhere you buy books. And if they don't sell her book, torch it to the ground. It doesn't deserve to live. Burn it, kill it with fire. But anyway, no, check out Amazon. Brand new book, Warriors Honor. She and Carl Witzman worked their buns off to get that thing over for a very uncooperative Amazon.com. And hey, Michaela, just watched your motivational, says Donna Carlene. I missed it. I got to go watch that later today. And thanks, Donna. Good morning to you, Carl Witzman, and ladies, glad to see you both. And good morning, Superman Carl. And bye, Michaela Jade's Warriors Honor and Donna Carlene's vacation. And I'm retired from cover design and writing. I'm kidding, of course. Of course you are. You have 58 more books to write in the Mad Gasser Cheerleaders series, I believe, if not more. And anyway, check out what those wonderful people have done. Carl and Donna are on Lulu.com. Do a search for their names. And Michaela is on Amazon because she's awesome. All thanks. And Nick Toggart, the hero of Monday morning. Good morning, all. Important messaging had me delayed. Well, that's okay. It was probably me. Sorry. And everyone's saying hello. But I'll stand by my offer to do editing or cover design for half off my prices for anyone who either buys either of those books and posts a review. Yes, posting a review is essential. I'm not so worried about Stephen King getting a new review, but Michaela Jade I worry about. And I want Carl and Donna and Michaela and all of you and Nick and everyone, please, I implore you, leave a review, because even if it's a 1-star review, it does help the reader, or the writer rather, because if nothing else, it helps the algorithms. It feeds the algorithm gods. So anyway, Carl, that's a great offer. And you are rising tide, sir. Yes, you are. And then I'll retire. Yeah, right. Hey, Nick, at least you have a good excuse. I was busy watching Ozzy Man review the Amber Heard. Oh, Ozzy Man is reviewing that case. Holy crap. I got to get on that. And yay, go Carl. And I need to see that one. I do too. I'm writing that down. Oh my God. I love Ozzy Man. He is hilarious. Of course, I can't do it right now because, one, I'm on a show. Gosh bless it. Anyway, but no, I want to watch that because Ozzy is hilarious. No, it's not Ozzy Osbourne. But anyway, but no, I've got an appointment after this show. So, and people have been giving Ozzy Man grief about covering the trial. He's a comedian, idiots. Of course, he's making fun of everyone. Well, yeah, duh. And Skunk Rocker, Skunk, how are you this morning? Hope you're doing well. You too, Eric Hawkins, the amazing man behind the Zombieful World of Oz, which I am going to get edited. I promise in the next couple days. I promise. I'm sorry for holding up the line, but you know why? Health reasons. And anyway, Skunk Rocker, welcome back. And hey, Skunk, says Michaela, how are you? And well, I wanted to let everyone know the good news on Monday, but someone didn't want to do a live stream. Well, if you just watched, you know why. And Eric, says Michaela, and I see the Eric has entered the room. Good grief, the show hasn't started, and there's a whole conversation in here. Eric Hawkins, I know. They don't need me. One day, I'm going to do a show. I'm just going to introduce it and say, you guys have at it. And I'm just going to let you guys just talk. And it's going to be about an hour of me just like reading a book or something, right? I got a brand new, I got something here. Over the weekend, I picked it up at one of the pilot stations. I got a brand new power supply here for the Power Pack Duo, because I can charge 2 things on here. I got this on sale at one of the pilot stations I went to. I love truck stops. And hey, Skunk, you've been missed. Yes, you have, Skunk. I miss seeing you on Monday. And hey, Eric, always is, Eric. Oh, yeah. And what's the good news, Skunk? Yes, share. And you got to be here 30 minutes early. Exactly. There's a whole other show, and I don't need to be there. And I don't know how I could have been all that missed, considering that there wasn't a show Monday. You shush that defeatist talk, young man. And there usually is a full conversation in the pre-show. That's good. Anyway, finally got a hold of my prescriber, and I'm officially off the Wellbutrin that was causing all my problems. I am once again a happy floof. That is good news, Skunk. Thank you for sharing that. That is great news. Oh, man. I know you were having some problems, my brother. And it's good that you're managing your health. It's something a lot of us need to do a lot better these days. And I own a mirror, so I know the type. So anyway, Carl Witzman says, that is good news indeed. I agree completely. And yay for a happy floof. We do not want your floofiness to go unhappies, okay? And side effects can be a biatch. They can. And there's my friend Radio Retro Future. Good morning. Good morning to you. Bonsard. And please check out Radio Retro Future on YouTube to subscribe to that channel because it is awesome. And so is Sarah. Mwah. Sarah, how are you this morning? Hope you're doing well. And BKM will be proud. My son is watching the Superman animated series. Oh my gosh, Nick, you are dad of the year, man. That was a great show. It was produced, actually, for those of you who don't know, in the early 90s by the same team that put together Batman the Animated Series. It is good Superman there. And also Superman, one of the voices, I think I want to say it's George Newbern, but anyway, one of the voice actors from George Newbern, I believe, but one of the voice actors from Superman the Animated Series will be at the Superman celebration in the early June of second full weekend of June. And yay, Skunk is a happy floof, and we are happy that he's floofy. And Funsies Nixes Sarah, and hello, Cool Gamer. Good to see you. Hope your morning's going well. Sarah, hi Radio, and hey Gamer, hi. Oh, we had a comment dump. Let's see if I missed my place on the comment. There it is. Okay. And Donna welcomes hi Gamer. Donna, hello Sarah, and that cutesy thing, Ron Fitzgerald, and I would definitely fight for custody. Yeah. I was telling Sarah what happened on Sunday night, and I said that that Master Ron Fitzgerald would probably make a pet out of that thing, and turns out Sarah would get into the Thunderdome with him to claim ownership. And hi, Nick. And morning all for the Desk of the Small Press Publisher. Congratulations, Joe D. McFee. Please check out his show from the other morning, or the other night, rather, last Saturday night. We had a we had a lot of fun. And it was so good to see Joe make his money. And now he's more than doubled it. So please check it out. It's not too soon to get on board there. And let me check. Now, remember, we want at least one more subscriber on there. Even if it's just $1. We're at 29. Let's get 30 this morning, okay? And Ryan, I'm going to call it, and I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Hey, everyone. How are you, Ryan? Thank you for being here on the YouTube here. Glad to see you. And Batwang. No, that's something else. I did not see this one's. I actually wasn't looking. I wasn't looking for the other one neither, now that I think of it, but there it was. Anyway. And Raging 2 Broadcast Network. Thank you, Nita Lanning. I love you, darling. I love you so much. And Amazon issues 1 through 7 at that Kickstarter address there. Please check it out. We'd like at least one more before I go off the air this morning, okay? Anyway, love you, Nita. Hope you had a great weekend, sweetie. And Squeed, the sweet baby. Well, he's out there somewhere. Go get him, okay? And if you have one bat, you may have others. That's why I'm hoping it was Boy Bat. And hoping he didn't have enough time to do anything. So, but we are doing follow-up. Let's put it that way. And morning, Brian. Did you get to your proper rest? Or must we have Madam Executive Producer to enforce rules on rest? She hasn't had to. Sunday I slept well, and in fact I slept almost a full night's sleep, and then I went back and slept for another 3 hours that morning. And before I came on here, I got another nap because I've got to go out and I've got to drive. So, so we want to be in full control today. But yes, we are feeling substantially better. And tonight I will get us rest. But tomorrow night I'm not, because I'm going to be co-hosting Comic Book Spectrum at 7 p.m. as usual. And we're going to have a good time. And I also realized something else, Joe. You asked me the other night about whether the room was maybe got too warm for me. I think it did, and that may be part of my problem. But anyway, I opened up the window. It's nice and cool in here. Plus, I have my little fan again, so we're in good shape. And I've got the power cord charging my little battery there, and the Sarah mocks the Eric Hawkins with her laughter. Adrian Johnson, morning, Brian and friends. Good morning to you. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Good to see you. Give my love to your family. And hey there, friends and foes. Happy New Comics Day, John B. Pica. Check out BehindTheCerealBox.fun. Check out Behind the Cereal Box Network on YouTube, because it's fun too, and so is John. And anyway, John, good to see you. Hope you pick up some good comics today too. And flying rodents, excitement. Yeah, that's just what I'd call it. Anyway, Joe D from Donna and Bad Penis. Bad Peonies. I showed up just in time. It's almost like you were drawn, like it was fate that you'd hear about it. No, I didn't hike up his tail and check if he had any apparatus down there, but that was an oversight on my part. And maybe I'm incorrectly sexualizing him. Screw that. Anyway, Brian is such a Superman fan, he ousted the bat. That's right, my God. That's right. I should have used my X-ray vision on him. I should have given him a zap of heat vision, warmed him up, and then use my super breath to knock him outside. And if there are others, then Ron and I can both have pets. I hope there aren't. I've had enough for one lifetime. No. No, I think what happened was one of our nighttime trips. I think it flew in and was hiding. So anyway, we got it. And penis, bat penis. That's okay. Yeah. Well, I hear you see one, you've seen them all. Anyway, Rick Bradley, good morning, never mornings. Good morning to you, my friend. Thank you for running that errand for me, and thank you for keeping me company on Saturday or Sunday rather at the Greyhawk Gaming Guild. That was such a good time to hang out with you. And for some reason, says Donna Carlene, I keep getting an error message when I try to share here on the tube of you this morning. I have no idea what that is. Damn you, tube of you. Yield to Donna's will. And Radio Retro Future says, finally submitted my second book to the publisher for review, working on my anniversary video next. Excellent. See, productivity, that's what we like to see around here. And from the Desolate Small Press Publisher, I hope people have been enjoying the ads for the Kickstarter campaign. I have. Those have been cool. I'm trying what I usually do with primetime Saturday night promos on this campaign. I like them, and it seems to be working. It seems to genuinely be working. And hey, Donna, Carlene from Joe D. McFee, and PM to me, Donna. PM to me. Oh, and thanks, Rage and Do Broadcast Network. And I have the comic links, but you pros people should send me your links in a DM. I should. And Nita, I should have a video from you so we can promote Rage. You know what I'm saying? Eric Hawkins says, I wonder if there's a comic character called Algorithm. Yeah. Wow, that would be fun. We need to get that going there. And I'm going to grab coffee. Why do you think I'm clutching mine so dearly? Oh, we'll be here. We'll be here when you come back. I promise. If you're quick. And Rick Bradley, and if you didn't watch R&D Gaming this last Monday, you missed Donovan playing the first Resident Evil on the PlayStation 1 and getting a great jump scare. I got to watch that. You can go to my YouTube at that place there. Check out the level 5 episode at my 34-minute mark and watch for about a minute to see it and watch his son get scared out of 10 years growth. That sounds worthwhile. And this is excellent, says Joe D. McFee. And that is excellent, Skunk Rocker and Nita. And we had another comment dump. I'm not talking fast enough. Eric Hawkins, don't worry. I'm letting a couple people finish their fan art for the trade, and I secured an epic guest to write the forward for the trade. So you have a few days. Oh, I hope to get it done by tomorrow. That's what I've been saying for the last 3 days, isn't it? But no, self-care has been getting in the way. Let's put it that way. Rick Riley says we ran out of time Monday playing the TurboGrafx 16, so we will be bringing it back this Monday on R&D Gaming at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. There are just way too many amazing games on that system. That is cool. John Pica says, I picked up the hardcover collection for Action Comics 1000 for $4.99 at Ollie's yesterday. Yeah, I saw that. I paid full price for that beast. Damn it. But anyway, yeah, isn't Ollie's great? Now, Joe D. McFee doesn't have one in that mistake by the lake called Chicago. He doesn't believe us when we keep talking about Ollie's, but check out johnpica.com for some more amazing stuff, almost as amazing as Ollie's. Also, check out Rick Bradley's author page where you can sink your claws into the Nightmare Collective, eat some apple pie with Marvin's Night Out, bask in the glory of the award-winning Pulp Reality 1, and try to hide from the tales of the weird and strange. And PM what, Carl, says Donna. Totally confused, which is not hard to make me in the morning. And hey, Donna, says Anita. And Michaela J says, I made the jump to the talk place where all the kids hang out. And since I did, sales have skyrocketed. You know, Amy Hale told me that TikTok was for me. But I'm like, I don't know all the current songs to lip sync to. So I may need a younger person to guide me through it. Excuse me. Okay, better now. Anyway, Yeah, I gotta check that out. I gotta check that out. And Sarah says, "Ooh, I took Wellbutrin for 1 day, and now it's an allergy on my medical charts as lucid nightmares. Basically, Hannibal Lecter looked like he was a saint compared to the nightmares it caused. Oh my god! Oh dang!" And rhyming with it, na 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 bat or no, it's na 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 bat wang. Oh, I love it, Carl. I love it. And Rachel Retro Future finally created Kickstarter page. Excellent. Excellent. Good news. And please put the link in here, Radio Retro Future. Oh, that would be so cool. And yes, the DCAU of old was amazing and great, says Carl Witzman. Yeah, Radio Retro Future. If you love steampunk and that vibe, check out his channel. It is amazing. It really is. And glad to hear Bonesart. And hello, Carl Witzman. And open the door to let the cool air and bats in. No bats. No bats. We don't want to start fighting crime at this stage in our life. We can barely stay awake most days. But anyway, and John, you should have a new Godzilla versus Power Ranger to pick up today. I saw that in the League of Comic Geeks today. I'm excited. I might as well ask them to put it back for me. There's like 2 more issues, I think. And back at the ZeroBox.fun, you got to go there if you want some fun, because John B. Pike is hoarding it all. And Donnie, you can PM this to me, and there is the Lulu address for Donna Carlene's brand new book, Vacation. That's all we ever wanted. Have to get away. Anyway, check it out. And Facebook user says, "Good morning, Brian. Everyone, glad to see you here. Hope you're having a super Wednesday." And Skycracker, so there's this still in development but functional party game you can play in a browser with friends. It's right up the alley of everyone here. Guarantee it. It's called Phonetic Fanfic, and the idea behind the game is everyone submits characters. The characters get shuffled up, and then you write a story using the characters you get for about 20 minutes. At that point, the story gets taken away from you, gets passed to another player, and they continue where you left off. They get a few minutes to read what was already written. And I gotta follow this up here. Hold on. And I think it's 5 rounds, or at least that's the default, because that's all I've ever seen. Anyway, the 5th section is the ending of the story. Ooh, this sounds cool. You know, it's very similar to something I used to do, Skunk. It was a writing competition in Chicago called the Monodogs of War. My buddy Paul Burrell, we love you, Paul. You picked it up from someone or the format and used it for his own. And the idea was you were given a writing prompt and a piece of paper and a pencil. You could not use more than the one side of the page, and you had 5 minutes to you'd be paired up with a random actor. Writer and actor. And although one time, because of the lack of actors, I had to do my own, and that turned out well. But you take the writing prompt and you incorporate it into your monologue. I don't remember what my first 2 were. I did well, but my second one was the second time up there doing it was I remember the first time was a line from Barack Obama's first inaugural speech. And the second competition was a line from the Wikipedia entry on Chicago. And my second one I was really happy with because I wrote a love story about a guy going on Jeopardy. So anyway, before Ken Jennings of all things. But anyway, no, that sounds like fun, Skunk. We may have to look into that. And I agree with Nick. Oh, wow. And Donna Carlene is more confused. It looked like you already have it. What, Batwing? He's got a Batwing? What? And hello, beautiful people. Keisha Acuff. We love you, hon. Hope you're doing well this morning. And thank you for sharing Ryan Permisson. No, it's not that we shared Ryan Permisson, but we thank Ryan Permisson for sharing the show. And you ought to do the same. And in case you didn't know it, Donna is lazy and waits till I promote her. Carl, we should all have someone who helps promote us. I am very grateful to everyone who does mine. And bonjour, mon ami. Bonjour, mon amour. Chatem. Anyway, and that's all the high school French I can remember. And Ryan Permisson says, I love you, Keisha. And good morning, Never Mornings. How are you? Follow Ryan, and I quote, on Linktree for all of his podcasts, and be the guy to bring the classics to the tick of talk, Brian. I'm kind of classic myself, so yeah. It's it'll be me going in there and everyone going, well, there goes the neighborhood, and we did read that. And Skunk Rocker says, in case you missed it, check out the latest episode. Then I quote with Silverline Comics editor and publisher Roland Man, like, comment, share, and subscribe, you wonderful people. I saw Silverline has a project featuring my buddy Ron Fortier. And it got funded late last week, so it makes me happy. And Ryan says, join us tonight live at 8 p.m. when we celebrate the 45th anniversary of Star Wars 1977. The good movie. With a watch along of the original version with special guests Ray Tessie and Dave Adams. Dig up your copy on VHS, DVD, or the Despecialized edition and join us. Share your favorite memories with us in the chat, and don't you miss it. Yes, get that bootleg copy of the original cut with all the great special effects. And Rick Bradley, New Godzilla versus Power Rangers today. Well, I know what I'm going to be doing later on today. You and me both. I'm going to go there right after this before I go to Kokomo. And John Pica says, the next 3 weeks, I'm not going to be hosting back at the Cereal Box because I'm going to be at conventions and traveling for a family vacation. So all of you who have been avoiding it can relax and tune in Saturday morning to see our fabulous guest hosts. Well, I'm probably going to see at one of those things, I suspect. I think you're going to be at the Superman celebration. And it's like I've got the next few weekends off, fortunately. But that weekend I'll be attending Superman celebration. Then I will be that's Sunday, the 12th of June, I believe it is. I will be up in just outside of Cleveland, Ohio. We're gonna spend all day traveling. We'll be in Cleveland, Ohio for the Pulp Show up there. And Jeff Harper, thank you so much for having us. It's going to be a great time. $5 admission, and oh boy, it's going to be a bounty of pulpy goodness. You'll definitely want to check it out. Last year, I picked up some really wonderful pulps on the cheap, and they've also got old comic books, old paperbacks, hardcovers, and I will be there, hopefully sitting next to Charles F. Milhouse, the award-winning publisher and writer and editor, and the guy who swept the Pulp Factory Awards this year in the Windy City Pulp and Paper Show. And since I'm part of that group, I'm counting myself as part of his bounty. I'm not necessarily his booty, but I could be his booty. He's never told me so, but I see his admiring looks. Anyway, Jim Beard will be there also. Along John C. Bruning and a whole bunch of other wonderful writers and publishers. And please come see us. We've got some stuff for you to buy and to adorn your library. So please come see us. We'll look forward to seeing you there. And happy 45th birthday, Star Wars. Yes, like I said, the good one. And I'm grateful for this community and all your support, says Ryan Permison. Have a safe and productive day, everyone. You too. You take care of yourself, my friend. And who knows, maybe you'll get a new superpower from your bat friend. No one would suspect you. I'd like the power of staying awake. Anyway, let's see. Here we go. And I didn't see this part. I'm sorry, Skunk. I've seen this game produce everything from Thomas the Tank Engine creepypasta. Oh my God, I would kill to read that. To Shrek erotica, to an alternate universe Joker and Harley from London. Oh my God, that is sweet. I love that Shrek erotica. Michaela, anyway, so if you know you're bored and got about an hour or so, maybe a bit more, get some friends together and Google that game and write some short stories with your friends. I'm going to go back here. Hold on a second. I'm writing it down. Let's see. Let me get back to where you were. And frantic fanfic. Okay, we're writing that down because that is just too sweet. Frantic fanfic. All right, thank you, Skunk. Thank you so much. We're gonna check that out for sure. And right, stupid phone. Right. I understand, Skunk. It can't write and I can't read. Rick Bradley said, we used to do that in my creative writing class in high school, Skunk. Some of the stories were pretty crazy after passing them around. And Carl Westman says, I can see it. Every episode of Batwang would feature a full page of BKM saying, I am getting too old. I am getting too old for this. Yes, indeed, it would. And I played a couple times at Skunk Rocker, a couple times now, some weirdos online, and your results may vary depending on who you play with and the way that they write and the things they write about. I can only imagine. And if you're looking for something fun and enjoyable to watch, says John B. Pica, who is also fun and enjoyable to watch, I'm highly recommending the brand new Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers movie on Disney Plus. It made me smile from beginning to end. You know, I have another friend, Robin Burks, who said pretty much the same thing. She really enjoyed it. She really thought it was funny. She was laughing from first point to end. So yeah, we'll definitely have to keep a lookout for that. And I'm glad that Keisha showed up, not turkey food. What? Were the turkeys out to get her? What? She's battling turkeys like I'm battling bats? What? And that being said, with this group, I can't imagine a game of frantic fanfic going by without it being 100% off and awesome, if not 110. Now we know what we've got to do when we go to HalloCon this year. Skunk, Carl, Donna, Michaela, we got to get frantic fanfic going. All right. And Nick Tucker says, I know you're saying Batwang, but I keep hearing Wing Wing, the hero martial arts little person from the action movies of the 70s. Oh my God, I forgot about Wing Wing. Oh, that's funny. And I don't know whether I'm going to make it Superman celebration this year because it happens at the same time as our vacation. Well, for us, John, the Superman celebration is our vacation. Well, it has been in years past. This year, we're going to be doing a truncated version of it because of Cookie's work and because of my obligations on Sunday. But we're still going to hang out. We're still going to have fun. Oh, my God. Wing Wing is the best, says Skunk Rocker. And I believe him. I love him. He's great. I've forgotten all about that. I got to check. I got to renew my acquaintance with Wing Wing. And Nick Tucker, Skunk, you never cease to impress me on your level of culture. That's one thing I love about this group. One of many things, actually, is that we can mention something and suddenly it's like, wait a second, you're into that too? It's like, that's amazing. In fact, what is it? I'm writing a story this morning. I'm finishing up a story for Jim Beard, an upcoming book of his. And I'm talking, it's a very personal essay on Ultraman about how much I enjoyed the character and kind of found my tribe out when I was living out in Virginia for a year. So we're going to finish that up in the next couple of days while we're editing Eric's stuff. Anyway, William A. Bold goes, hi, Brian and everyone. How are you guys doing? Wow, we are doing well, William. How the heck are you, my friend? Oh, happy birthday. I forgot to check the birthday notices on Facebook. William, happy birthday to you, my friend. I hope you have a celebration that is worthy of you. That means it's going to be some high standards met here. Anyway, we love you, William. Thank you for being here on your birthday. You're celebrating here? Good Lord, what's wrong with you? Anyway, from this Small Brothers Publisher, Nick Tucker, if a friend did that would that turn him into composite BKM? It turned him into compost BKM is what it is. And happy birthday, William. And Nick Tucker says, Joe D with their powers combined. And Donna Garlian says, hi, and happy birthday, William. And Carlos says, great. Now I'll never be able to hear the old Batman theme without thinking about it. Never mind. Yeah. Batwang. And happy birthday from Joe D. McFee from the Desk of the Small Press Publisher. Oh my gosh. We are having fun this morning, aren't we? Yes, we are, whether you knew it or not. And don't forget, we are still looking for one more backer for Joe D. McFee this morning at this address here. Please check it out. Let's get that Amazonia way over the top. All right. If there's one thing this group knows something about, and that's going way over the top. Nick Tucker says one thing I find this group is very cross-cultural. Folks can reference anything from any point in past and present. I know that's one of the things I love about doing this show is that we I see the next comment. I'm afraid to put it up on the board. But no, that's a beautiful thing. You know, it's like, what is it this morning? We've talked about Batwang in a couple of applications. We talked about Wing Wing. We talked about Max Headroom. I loved Max Headroom. That was such a good show with Matt Frewer and Amanda Pays. Oh my God. And so many other great people that came through. Charles Rocket. Oh man, that was a fantastic show. And Rick Bradley now goes Batwang, boing. It's not that kind of show, Rick. Anyway, Keisha went live yesterday while her baby turkey tried to jump on her. Oh no. So are we having giblets on this fine Wednesday? And I am eagerly awaiting a package from Luke Stone that will help keep the RTBN standards high. Whoa. Look out. That's pretty high. That's pretty high. That's cool. That is very cool. Yeah. And Amanda Pays, what a gorgeous gal. Yes. Oh my God. Yeah. And when she went on The Flash right afterwards with John Wesley Shipp, oh my God, that was big crush on her. Big crush. And Molly Daniels, good morning, all. Good morning to you, Molly. Hope you're doing well this morning. Wow, I love you, hon. Hope you're having a good week so far. And William A. Both goes, thank you, Carl Dunn. And from the Desk of Small Press Publisher, much love to you, William. And thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here, my friend. Appreciate you. Slancha. There went my coffee. So anyway, and I don't have anyone to get me anymore. That's okay. I got to go out and get more anyway. So, because like I said, we're going to Kokomo later, and we are caught up after 39 minutes. Good Lord, are we having another early day? That, to be honest, that would be fine. So anyway, we're gonna run. I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna run a spot here, and we'll be back after this.
Secrets, trust, worth. The bond between souls intertwined within otherworldly intrigue. Michaela Jade brings forth the Elite Warrior series, a collection of dark fantasy romance novels set in a twisted world where power lusts in the hearts of men, and devotion seduces the souls of women. Warrior's Secret, Warrior's Trust, and Warrior's Worth. Available now at authormichaelajade.com.
Do check that out. Michaela Jade has a brand new book today, and it's just gone live. It's on sale. Please check it out. It is worth your time and attention, because she is too. And anyway, yes, time for an ad, says Carl Witzman. And Rick Bradley says, I love Max Headroom too. Remember when that one guy interrupted a TV signal dressed as Max Headroom, and it was creepy as heck? I don't think they ever caught him either. No, that was a break-in on Channel 9 WGN in Chicago. I remember, I didn't see it, but I've heard about it. And no, they never caught who did it. Now, they have some suspicions, but they have never apprehended anyone for breaking into the channel like that. So, and yay, one of my fave ads for one of my fave gals. Mine too. And what am I doing today, asks Molly Daniels. Working on Mom's 80th birthday invitations. Got to get them printed and in the mail by next week. Well, that's awesome. That is fantastic. Give Mom a hug for me. And Brian, have you heard the song Java Jive by Bluegrass Student Union? I suggest looking it up. I am writing that down. Ace Bonnie, good to see you here. Hope your day's going well. I'm always looking for good new music. Java Jive and Bluegrass Student Union. I like that name. Bluegrass Student Union. Okay, excellent. Thank you, Ace. I appreciate that, man. And yes, Rick, says Carl Witzman, the Max Headroom Intrusion. Good old Dan Roan from Channel 3 in Champaign originally. Yes, and Paul Davis was the news director at Channel 9 at the time too. I actually got to meet Dan Roan one time. I was doing they used to have, Channel 3 used to have like a live talk show like 11:30 on Sunday nights, and I was invited to go on with the president of the Shambana Comics Club, Folo Watkins, and we had a good talk. And Dan was walking down the hall, and for whatever reason at like 11 o'clock at night, and I walked by him. Hi, Dan, how you doing? And he's like, oh, hi. So scared the hell out of him. And I was on a board with my ex-editor on the Campus Courier, Mark Frederickson. Mark, if you're watching, we love you, man. and I put something up, and I got fact checked by Paul Davis, and I told him, I said, you know, if you tell me this is how it is, I believe you. That's not how I remember it, but I said, it is a pleasure to get fact checked by you. And he's like, well, thank you for taking it so graciously. Most people don't. And so anyway, saw it. Oh, you saw it live. Oh, cool. I think I missed it. I'm pretty sure I did. And Bluegrass Student Union, oh my God, their lead was the coach for my barbershop quartet in high school. Is that right, John? John knows everyone. John's so connected. He is so cool. And check him out at johnpica.com because he is so cool. It is awesome. And Kenny Myers and his family owns it. Just wondered if anyone's heard of them. Kenny Myers. That's a name is, like I should know it, but no. And yes, the old Campus Courier worked there, was later the editor ages ago. Yeah, Carl. I didn't know you were editor. I was there from 74 to 76, my 2 years doing time. And I was the associate editor after a while on the first year. Then I got kind of drafted to be the editor, but it was cutting into my school, my study time. And so I demoted. I found someone who had the chops for it. I set her up. Her last name was Morris, but we were no relation. And Mary Morris, if you're out there, I still adore you. I demoted myself to art director because then I still had a title. I could still boss people around. What I used to like to do was help the gang on Friday when we were putting the issue to bed. And I had a panic because about 3 weeks before I graduated, somebody was sending me said, well, I want to send you some art samples for possible inclusion in the paper. I'm like, crap, somebody actually knows what I do around here or I'm supposed to be doing. So no, I didn't realize that. Yeah, I was editor for about 6 to 8 weeks, something like that. I got out of there as quick as I could. And Radio Retrofuture, I did a review of Max Headroom one time. Oh, very cool. I love that show. Somewhere in my collection, I have a VHS of the original British production with their version of the origin of Max Headroom. And I think the only person that was in both of them was Matt Frewer, because he'd gone to England to try to help his acting career. In fact, he has a short thing in Time Bandits, I believe it is. He's one of the accountants in the opening, the pirate sequence, the accountant pirate sequence. But anyway, and the music was by two of the members of a group called Ultravox, one of whom was Midge Ure, who helped write Do They Know It's Christmas? But anyway, but no, that's very, very cool, Bonsart. That's very cool. And it was during the late night BBC sci-fi block. Oh, yeah. And think you missed my first comment. Was anyone asking if anyone heard of ebook fairs? Did I miss that, or did it? Did it not see? I see. Good morning, all from you. What am I doing here? Then, and Kenny Myers' family owns it. Just wondered if anybody's heard of it. I've heard of ebook fairs, but I'm not familiar with it. And Nick, what are ebook fairs? Yeah, that's interesting. Molly, if you could give us some context on that in the few minutes we've got left here, or DM me and we'll research it together. And Nick, I'm not real sure either. I wonder if it's something like an online version of a marketplace or something. But anyway, something to let you guys know, this background here is going to get probably changed up in the immediate future. We've got to find a home for our award. So, our precious award, my precious. But anyway, while we're wondering what's going on here, and there he is. I was waiting for him. Brian Glenn, the author of Jack Kirby, A Personal Journey of Words and Pictures. Check this book out. It is so cool. And it is superbly edited, I must say. And there's a DVD that goes with this where you can see and hear the King of Comics himself as Glenn visits with him. And Glenn, everyone's happy. Anyway, and if you don't know what it is, I still have that picture. Here we go. One more commercial. And then here you go. Seriously, check this out. It's a great book by Glenn B. Fleming. If you're interested in the history of comics, here's the guy that helped write most of it.
The original intention of the film was just for my personal use, but I thought with it being such a unique thing that I'd like to offer it to anybody who wants to see it. On the first visit, Jack took us into his another room, a separate room, and there were these brown parcels full of artwork piled up, and he said to me, "You draw like I do." We were in the studio for 5 hours, you know. It was fantastic, and there's this. He's got this desk, and everything he's ever drawn has come from this desk. And then I would just go with the flow, and that's what this film is about. It's just a unique film of him.
He says, "I beat you." He says, "They say we came in under the dead of heat." He says, "That's not true because I beat you." And the American said, "Well," he says, "if you like to think so," he says, "but I know a real story." He says, I know I clearly won that one." See? Well, Joe is 6'3", and I was a run, see, from the Lower East Side. And being Joe's partner was an advantage to me because Joe was believable, you know. They would talk to Joe, and the Goodman brothers would get to know him. Martin Goodman owned Marvel at that time. He went to his mother and he says, "Look, Jackie got a job drawing." He says, "They're paying him part, they're paying him money for drawing." He says, "Suppose I go with Jackie." He says, "And he said, they'll pay me money." He says, "I'll draw and they'll pay me money." He said, "I'll give the money to you," which we did. We gave it all to our mothers. They called me from Nassau. You know, I lived in Long Island. And they say, "Would you like to come down and draw these guys in training?" I swear, this is not a story. And I said, "Yes, of course, I'd love to come down."
Currently in demand on Indiegogo. Check out that book by Glenn B. Fleming. It's awesome. Nick Tucker and Rick Bradley. Matt Frewer was also one of the Four Horsemen in Supernatural. Pestilence, I believe he posed as a doctor and just made people more sick. That's right. That's right. He was also in a TV movie based on the Marvel comic Generation X, where he played the bad guy there. And that was actually pretty good. The guy who played who was it? Banshee was awesome. He was fantastic. Matt Frewer is always good. And yeah, I remember Max Headroom, Blank Reg, and all those guys. Molly Dan's ebook fairs bought one of my publishers. Apparently, they have quite a following, and it's an online book fair with different genres spotted each weekday. Still figuring it out. Yes, I found it during the commercial at ebookfairs.com. I'm going to check it out too, Molly. It could be fruitful. Thank you for sharing that. And hashtag Vonda Mither. I'm not going to say it, Nick. I refuse to say it. Anyway, hello, Facebook user. Hello and good morning, all. Love you. Hugs. Is this Kathy? Love you, Kathy. Mwah. Hope you're having a great morning. And hashtag bring Cookie home. That is the goal now more than ever. And Joe D. McFee is at 29 backers. Let's get him to 30 and beyond. Ace Bonnie, that's what I've been saying. Let's get this man up another notch here. I'm going to refresh the screen. Please check out Joe D. McFee's current Kickstarter. It is a joy, and I'm going to get on it too. And thank you, Ace. Thank you for that link. Appreciate that so much. And hi, Glenn, from Molly. Molly says, confession time. I was never a Max Headroom fan back then. Now, of course, I remember him fondly. Well, I remember the guy that played Blank Reg. His son went on to be in Supernatural. And he's done a Doctor Who. He's done a variety of amazing things. Sliders. And Carl Wisman says, tonight I have to go to the Danville Library to sign some copies of the anthology that my work was in. I'm so excited. No, not really. Oh, come on, Carl. You liven up these people's lives. You're in an anthology. That's quite the honor there, good sir. And I'm proud of you. I really am. And yay, Carl, says Molly. And thanks, Brian. You're welcome, Glenn. And Molly Daniels from Glenn. And he's got an English accent, so it sounds even better than mine. And let's fuel Kara's fire, bitch fire, Kickstarter. That's right. Number 3 issue is available now. I have pledged for it. We got to get Kara's going too. Please check that out on AZ Power Girl /Fire Bitch 3. The first 2 issues were incredible fun. I really liked it, and I love Kara. I support virtually every project she does. I adore her. So anyway, I'm always for fueling Kara's fire, and she knows it. Anyway, thank you, Ace, for that. I appreciate that. Please check this out, all right? And please check out Amazonia, available on Kickstarter right now, issues number 1 through 7. And Joe D. McFee is still at $1,130. Thank you to everyone who turned out Saturday night for getting that fully funded in 56 minutes. That is awesome. I'm so proud of Joe D. McFee. And, it's the usual thing. I don't think I'm telling tales out of school, but a lot of people do a Kickstarter, and I've done them too, so I understand. It's nerve-wracking, not just setting it up, but also running it, and then, it isn't until the last gift goes out that you can finally let your hair down, such as it may be, and relax. So kudos to everyone who does Kickstarters. And there's a lot of great stuff to be found out there. So please check out Kickstarter, check out Indiegogo. Your next favorite read may be there in terms of comics. And there's also books there too. Now, I'm going to be publishing The Terrors later this year. I was going to go the Kickstarter route with it, but I decided not to because I have an idea for a totally kick-ass thank you gift to go with it, and I really can't put it together in time because it's still being worked out as I'm editing the book. So I got a lot on my plate right now. I am going to be slowing down, I promise, and we'll have some news on that soon. I promise you, but it'll all be for the good. I promise not to leave you empty-handed. You will get your Nevermind the Furthermores. I promise. So anyway, I'm going to call it right here, if that's okay, because I've got a couple errands I've got to run, and I don't want to run them. I want to trot them. I want to take it as light as I can. So anyway, thank you all for being here. I appreciate all of y'all worrying about me on Monday, and I thank everyone that contacted me about that. And I appreciate everyone that has shown up this morning. And if you're watching us on the rerun, we appreciate you too. It means a lot to us. And we hope you'll check out our sponsors, one of whom is Rising Tide Publications. I'm really fond of them. Check out their books like Sandestein, Volcano, Rebirth of the Champion, The Haunting Scripts of Bachelors Grove, the original Skyman Battles, Master of Steam, and more. With The Terrors coming out later this summer, you can count on the Rising Tide for entertainment. Also, check out Plasma Fire Graphics for anyone that's looking for a great book cover and all the graphics to help you sell your works on social media. Check out Plasma Fire Graphics when the look of your book matters to you.
You've worked hard and written a great book. Now it's time to give it a great cover. If you're an indie author or small press publisher, Plasma Fire Graphics is your source for affordable cover illustration and graphic design. Plasma Fire Graphics, when the look of your book matters to you.
Top-notch work and indie creator-friendly pricing. Jeffrey Hayes is your man. Check out their Plasma Fire Graphics Facebook page. Then go over to plasmafiregraphics.com and get his rate card. You'll be glad you did. Plasma Fire Graphics, when the look of your book matters to you. because it definitely matters to your readers. And now we've got a few more comments that have come in. And from the That's a Small Press Publisher, yes, thank you to all who showed up on Saturday. I am humbled on how people showed support to this ongoing project. Elaine started the alternate cover that all physical backers will get for free. And thank you for that, Joe. And thank you for allowing me to host. And Elaine and I are now friends on Facebook. I'm so happy with that. Carl Westman, everyone have a great day. You too, Carl. Thank you for being here. Everyone take care, stay creative, and game on. You too, Rick Bradley. Give Donovan a hug from us. And Glenn, glad you were here, my friend. And have a great day, Brian. Be safe. I promise, Joe. I'm going to work it. And like, share, and subscribe. Do naughty things to the notification bell. Take care, all. Ace Bonnie, thank you for showing up, my friend. Always a pleasure to have you here. And it's always a pleasure to have you here, too. Thank you very much for being here. We appreciate it greatly. And just to let you know, we will be doing, let me get the card for it, Comic Book Spectrum tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Central. And I think all 5 of us may actually be here this time, so you definitely want to check out that record breaker there. But anyway, we're going to be reviewing the latest comic books and talking about comic books because we love comic books. We do. And we'd love it if you showed up for it. It's always a good time on Comic Book Spectrum here on the Rising Tide channel. And we hope you have a great day. And check out our books on Amazon. Don't forget risingtide.pub for all things me. You'll see our broadcasting there as well as our books and all kinds of folderol. And you can sign up for my free monthly newsletter there too. And it's always a good time. Not usually, but always a good time to read that thing. And it'll go out around the first of the month. All right. So please come check out risingtide.pub for all things me. And so now we're going to take off here. And we hope you have a great day. We got 2 more comments. We're going to take them in. And Nick Tuckard says, you have a good one, BKM. I'm a call away if you need me. Believe me, brother, I appreciate that. And later's all. Love you, Donna. Mwah. Thank you for being here, sweetheart. And thank you for being here, too. And as always, my friends, make this a great day for somebody. Don't forget to go to your local comic book shop and get some goodies. All right. And make the day good for someone else, too. Have a splendid day, one and all. And don't forget, folks, as always, stay smart, stay safe, wash your hands, and never apologize for being awesome. Have a great Wednesday. We'll see you Friday morning on another Nevermind the Furthermore. Take care, everyone.
Thank you for watching Nevermind the Furthermore, a Rising Tide Broadcast Network production. If you enjoyed any part of this show, please give it a like or a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Also, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and consider becoming one of our Patreon supporters. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time on Nevermind the Furthermore.
You too, skunk.